How would we know we were damaged? How would I know I was damaged? Nancy Ume was damaged. And I believe strongly that she is still damaged. Therapy did not work for her. She failed therapy actually. Therapy did not fail Nancy Ume. Nancy Ume went through therapy and she failed therapy. Hey guys, blessing here, and how are you all doing? Good evening on this very beautiful Thursday evening. Thursdays are very promising days for me because I know, okay, almost weekend, last day before weekend. How are you all? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's wait for Facebook and YouTube to pick up, and then we'll do this one. I'm looking at an hour. We don't have too much to play, but you guys can join in. You can call into the program. My number is out there. You can also join the live session. I put the link somewhere in the comments, and if you still want the link, let me know. I have my laptop on. I can just drop it again in the comments. Just click on the link and you'll find yourself in the studio. Welcome to all of you. If you're watching on Facebook, say hi. Just drop me a hi. Let me know who is here. I'm back. I'm back. Took another break yesterday. So, what did we miss? What's happening? Let me see. Cheryl is in the building. Cheryl says, waiting patiently. I'm here now. Good to see you. Okay. They are waiting for blessing. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Lynn. Sexy Fox. How are you? Iris, Barbara, Doreen, Kathy. Happy Halloween. That's true. Oh my God. I think we are going to celebrate Halloween on Sunday. We are all going out. That's the thing when life is just busy. My son was like, Mommy, we didn't do Halloween at the daycare center because there are some schools and daycare centers and companies that don't celebrate Halloween. They don't believe in it. So they don't just do anything at all. So we are like, yeah, Sunday we'll all go out, have a nice time with the family, and hopefully we will go to maybe some, they call it kermis here, like the amusement park. Hopefully they still have their Halloween decor, hanging. So happy Halloween to you guys. I hope you guys dressed up and, you had a good time, or you're still having a good time, depending on where you're watching from. So Kitty Catty Wax says, by admission, Nancy states that her parents were abusive and allowed abuse to happen at her parents' hands. Yes. And it's that abuse that she experienced in the hands of her parents that she attempted to punish Justin Dean for. That's one thing the Whorreans have in common. Many Whorreans are damaged people. They have gone through things in the hands of men, most especially, in the hands of their parents, in the hands of their partners, but men, that they were not able to stand up for themselves. They were not able to fight. And the thing is with them, they live with it. And every time they relive the moment, they are bitter and angry at themselves. They cannot even look themselves in the mirror and explain to themselves why they did not fight, why they let that man go scot-free. So now they see a victim, in quotes. They see Justin Dean, whose ex has presented to them that, okay, this Justin looks like that your ex that abused you, or that your father that didn't protect you. This ex abused me. This ex. So all of them are pouncing on Justin Dean. The beating that they could not give their exes and their fathers, they feel like Justin Dean must collect that beating, that punishment, to make themselves feel good, to relieve themselves of that regret of having done nothing or not having done much to the abuse that they endured, if that makes sense. So according to Nancy, Anthony Obidi is an abusive man, abusive father. According to Kora Obidi, Anthony Obidi is abusive. He's not a caring father. He is not a present father. He is not a protective father, according to both sisters. Their words. So now Justin Dean has to suffer for what Anthony Obidi did. The fight they could not fight Anthony Obidi. They want to pour out the anger and frustration on Justin Dean as the victim. But it's not Justin Dean. Even Kora Obidi went to court with Justin Dean, and none of the accusations was raised in the court of law. Can anybody explain why? That's what beats their imagination. That's what they cannot get over it. The Whorreans, like how? How do you come on social media every day crying, wailing? He did this. He beat me. He slapped me. He abused me. He even harmed me, according to her book. And then you go to court and you don't say nothing. That means you're lying. That's the only simple and logical verification for, is it verification? Or explanation for what played out. It's not about, oh, it's a soap opera, it's a game, it's comedy. No, she lied. You guys remember she had a temporary restraining order on Justin Dean last year. No, actually in 2022. Do you guys remember? The one that Stevana served him. He couldn't see his children until they went to court for the permanent, for the temporary to change into permanent. Maybe some of you have forgotten. So after Justin took the kids, according to his explanation, it wasn't even what she explained in the temporary order request. She lied inside of the request of how he ended up taking the kids and whatnot. But she came out on social media, dramatized the whole thing. She was able to get a temporary restraining order on Justin Dean in 2022. Whorreans, do you remember or not? Some of you are new. You dummians, you jumped in very late and you carry it on your head. You didn't start from the beginning to know exactly the poison inside of this African girl, this black widow called Whorra Obegi. She got a temporary restraining order on Justin Dean. He could not see his children for some weeks, almost 2 months. And then they went to court. He got a lawyer. He paid a lot of money. They went to court. Everything she put in the restraining order, she could not defend it. She talked about abuse in the restraining order. She could not defend it. Guess what happened? Justin Dean won. And there was no permanent restraining order. They lifted the temporary. They dismissed it, like cancelled it. And he could see his children again. Whorreans, don't you ask yourselves, oh, why could he see his children again after that temporary restraining order? They went to court. They did. And if she had told the truth in her application, Justin would have had a permanent restraining order on, or rather, she would have had a permanent restraining order on Justin Dean. And he would never have been able to see his children, maybe on visitation. And she would, or she could have had full custody of the children, legal and physical. But when they got to court, oh yeah, madam, now you have a temporary. We can either make it permanent or we cancel this one you have. You mentioned in this your application that he did this, he's abusive, he did that, he did that. Where is your evidence? Madam could not bring up any evidence. She could not present one, and she lost that case. If Justin Dean had pushed forth, Kora would have gotten herself in very serious trouble for even lying to the court. But that was in the era when Justin would say, she's the mother of my children, if you guys remember. So Whorreans, Kora Obidi did not win in 2022, even when she had a temporary restraining order on him that was later cancelled because she couldn't prove anything in that application in court. But guess what? After she lost in court in 2022, she went on social media and continued the campaign. Everything she could not prove in court, guess where she started to sell that story? On social media. Since the judge did not buy it, dumb Whorreans bought it. Yeah. So she lost in court, she won on social media. And guess who lost again on social media? The Whorreans. They lost big time. They lost to Kora Obidi. They lost to her lies and manipulations. So Whorreans, should I still announce, or you already discovered by now, that everything Kora Obidi sold to you were pure lies? She did it for content. I saw a video today. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to copy it. Adabel posted it. In that video, Kora Obidi said, and I quote, "Guys, I am not greedy. I'm just trying to make ends meet." That's all this is all about. Survival. That is what Kora Obidi is doing. Content. That is what she is doing. If any of what she has told you on social media was true, it would not just end on social media. She would push through for her voice to be heard. Judge, I went through hell. But it never happened. How would you feel, Whorreans, if you had a son divorced and the ex-wife came every day and said things he did, and your son is like, "Mom, I did not do it. Mom, I did not." How would you feel? That is the situation you have in front of you. Kora Obidi cannot prove all the things she said. Why is she saying all those things? To get back at Justin for the disgrace he put on her when he walked out of her life. To get back at him and to make money. Getting back at him alone is not cutting it, but it's bringing in money. So why not? It's so simple to see, but Whorreans, you are so adamant. And maybe it's even a bit easier for you people to believe her because you see that sometimes Justin Dean comes out to fight. And you people are like, how can you be doing this to the mother of your children? Because he is human. You want him to just sit down quiet and swallow it all. Kora Obidi, you guys, from her behavior online, her gaslighting, her manipulations and exaggerations, don't you see that she can frustrate a man when she lives under the same roof with you? I'll play a TikTok video for you guys before we even go into today's subject or today's video. I'll play a TikTok video for you and you will see exactly what I mean. Kora Obidi is going to cause trouble. She's going to create a problem. And when it backfires, she's going to play the victim. That is exactly who Kora Obidi is. Justin Dean must have gone through hell to have said, social media people, I know we have played this game of lovey-dovey couple, but we are far from that, and I'm done. She respects social media more than she respects Justin Dean. So he felt like, okay, since your family cannot even do it, maybe social media will do it and put an end to this fakeness. He announced it online. Some people don't agree with that. A lot of public figures, they do. Some people are saying, no, he shouldn't have done it. Okay, fine. He has done it. Everybody makes mistakes. You want to continue to pound his life for maybe one mistake he made, which I believe he has even said in one of his videos that, okay, I just had to do it, so that I'm sure that nothing is going to take me back there. Everybody has their strategy. Everybody knows what they have suffered to take certain steps in their lives. If you have not walked in his shoes or in somebody's shoes, take it easy with judging them. But Whorreans, when they see Justin, they see their exes. They see the man that slept with their daughter. That is what they see. The man that never bought an underwear for them, never bought lipstick for them, a man that never took them out on a date, a man that never helped in the house, never did nothing. That is what they see. Okay, I need to charge. Let me plug. Okay, we are going to leave Facebook now. So come over. I don't know what is wrong with this particular charger. So I'll be needing this other one. Let me see. Yeah, this one is better. Okay. Facebook, let's go to YouTube. That is where we are going to party tonight. Yeah. Exactly. It was in that period that she would go live and June would be crying. I want to see daddy. I want to see my daddy. And then the next thing, daddy died. She said it. Evil, vile, ugly looking bat. She said it. Oh my God, I'm still on Facebook. She said it. You see what I mean? So she couldn't prove it in court in 2022. So she did not even bother raising it in court in 2024. Whorreans, you got played big time. And even if this is her strategy to make ends meet, according to her, why was she complaining to you guys on social media? Whorreans, if none of it really matters, even in the court of law, why was she bogging your minds and your emotions with all the horror stories of this? He took my money, I paid him 50,000, he did this, he cheated, he did that. Why? Why was she torturing you emotionally, Whorreans? It would have been a different ball game if she had done all of that on social media and still went to court to get justice. But she knew she had no intention to do nothing with all of that. She was just surviving. She was just making ends meet. She was just doing content. She was just making money with the nonsense cock and bull stories she was feeding you all with. And you fell for it. You fell for it. And you deserve it. Yeah. Whorreans, you deserve it. You deserve to be scamalabat. Okay. All right, guys. Facebook, let's go to YouTube. You know where we are. All right. See you soon. Bye. Okay. This charger, I need you. Let me go and look for the other plug heads. My God. My goodness. Can also get some water. Just give me my money. Okay, we have our plug head here. Let me connect this one. Okay, we are good to go, guys. All right, let's get into today's video. So today, what are we looking at today? We're looking at a very disgraceful situation. The fall from grace. That is what we want to look at. The difference between night and day. When you look at your life, you look at where you're coming from, and you look at where you are. And what people see in you, even what you see in yourself, is just shame and disgrace. And you look at yourself, you don't have that thing about you that people looked up to, or not really looked up to, that people respected, at least to some extent. And what I mean by that is when she was married to Justin, even if people didn't like, or some people didn't like her, or her ways, or her dressing and everything, the fact that she was married to a reputable individual, an American doctor, it added something extra to her life. People saw her differently. Even if she was doing the things that she was doing, people felt like, okay, she's just doing it for, because it's her profession. Look at the man she's married to. They would weigh and balance and be like, okay, she's not doing it because she doesn't have any other option in life. Look at who she's married to. So they're like, okay. So the fact that she was married to an American doctor, it made you look at her. At least then, some people would look at her and they would look at, oh, that's a missus. That is somebody's wife. That is a madam. Especially Africans. They will treat you differently when you're married. They address you differently because of that man over your head. That's the African mentality. They cannot talk to you anyhow. When you enter an office in Nigeria, a bank, a school, whatever, when they know that you have a husband, they cannot talk to you anyhow. They cannot disrespect your husband. Your husband is a man. They can't talk to you. Another man cannot see you outside and talk to you anyhow. They will be like, Madam, respect yourself. Oh. It's because of your husband. Respect yourself. But if you're just one girl like Kora is now, they are not going to tell you to respect yourself. They will insult you. And that is the video I'm going to show you today. That's the difference. They will not warn you. They will insult you because they feel like you're a nobody. You have nobody to come and fight for you. You have nobody that is going to feel like, what? You said that to my wife? You don't have that person. So in Korobidi's situation, for her to know that she was in that place of respect, that place of honor, that place of, oh my God, look at who she's married to. We better don't talk to her anyhow. She's somebody's wife. That place. And then she moved from that place to not, okay, now I'm no longer married, which also happens. Yeah, this is life. This is life. We keep it real. It can also happen. And when you treat and behave, when you act in such a way that you should be respected, Even when you're not married, they will still respect you. So it's not like people just walk around disrespecting people in Africa because they are not married. No, it has to do with how you carry yourself. The only thing is you can get away with more when you are married. You can just go somewhere into an office and just talk to a man anyhow. They will find it difficult to shout at you or slap you. But you walk in there dressed up like Kora, they will beat the shite out of your life. That's the difference I'm talking about. But when, for example, you're divorced and you still go into that office and you portray yourself like a woman of dignity, you carry yourself well, you speak properly, you dress well, you respect yourself. Nobody's going to disrespect you simply because you're divorced. So let's understand where exactly I'm going to here. So for me to see Kora Obidi, see where her life was when she was Justin's wife. She would even brag then with Justin. For me to see where she was and how she was then, and now see how she is on TikTok. Aye. It's a thing Anthony Obidi would watch and be shedding hot tears. No father should have to go through this. To watch their daughter. Oh my God, that's my daughter, that's the husband, that's my son-in-law, look at my grandchildren. And all of a sudden, men on TikTok are now telling her, bend over for me, bend again. Jesus, from wife to prostitute. Well, she was already semi-prostitute when she was married. But now she's a full-time prostitute. That one, it pains a father more than anything. It's better you are jobless so that your father will be like, oh my God, let me go and look for my old colleagues. Maybe their children run companies that can employ you. It's better you are broke so that your father will be like, oh my God, maybe I'll sell my land so that I can give you money to start up a business. But when you are an olosho, your father doesn't even know where to look. Your father is hiding his face. He's confused. He's struggling within himself because he knows he cannot change an olosho. He tried when Korobidi was younger. She's now a legend, a legendary olosho. So how can you change a legend? How? It's just like you look at Naomi Campbell now and you say Naomi Campbell should become an upcoming model. She's a legend. She's a legend. Nothing can change it. Nothing. That's Kora Obidi now. A legendary olosho. She's a master. And that's what I want to show Whorreans now. Whorreans, how do you feel? How do you feel to know that your master? Come, let me show you. Whorreans, come close by. Come. Come, let me show you your master. I would be effing embarrassed to know that, Whorreans, this is who you are giving, not just giving your money to, but this is who you are fighting for, killing yourselves over. This is who you are destroying somebody's son for. That son has never offended you. The reason you think you should destroy him is because of what Kora told you, not what she showed you. You didn't see evidence. She said it with her mouth. Those videos went viral. She made her money. Millions of dollars. You didn't see evidence. So based on the things she told you that you believed, the same Kora that lied to you recently, just 2 days ago, that Meta has deleted both pages of both children on both Facebook and Instagram. Just to remind you of the most recent lies, there have been different other lies. But the most recent that I saw, at least, I've not seen like the most recent videos of hers. That should give you another idea that, okay, this is who this girl is. When something happens, she's not going to narrate it exactly how it happened. She's going to narrate it in such a horror-filled way to make you emotional, to make you feel like she's going through hell, she's going through a lot. That's a strategy to make money. That's a strategy for you, Whorrean, to feel sorry for her and pity her. Take this example again. According to her, both pages of both children have been deleted on both Facebook and Instagram. She repeated it over and over and over again, which I analyzed 2 days ago. But never did she mention, oh, however, only Athena's page is still on Facebook, but every other page is gone. No, she kept insisting that all traces of June and Athena are gone on both Facebook and Instagram. That should take you into her mind, how she works, how she operates. And guess what I think about what happened there, that video? And it was later I thought about it. I think she forgot to disable Athena's page on Facebook before she did that live video. Even the page on Instagram that she claims was deleted, Athena's page on Instagram, I don't believe right now. I think she removed it or disabled it so that she can promote the new ones on YouTube. That is what I think she did. She intentionally disabled those accounts on Instagram, at least the recent one of Athena. The first one of June that was disabled, I believe it was Meta that did it. But you see this one of 2 days ago, where she said, my children are not here. I believe she used her hand to disable it. She forgot to disable the one on Facebook, Athena's page on Facebook. So she already came out with her narrative ready. And then someone commented and told her, Athena's page is still on Facebook. And then she said, yeah, Athena's page is still on Facebook, but it's deleted on Instagram. Why didn't you just say that before? Why did you have to wait for someone to tell you in the comments? If that person had not told you in the comments, would you have admitted to that at all? No, I don't think so. So, Whorreans, that is what Korobidi does. And that is what I believe she did to Justin Dean. And you guys fell for it. Okay, now let us see where her life is. She's divorced now. She's divorced now. But her life did not go forward. She's not doing better for herself. Her life is not better than it was when she was married to Justin Dean. Justin Dean was taking care of her. He was responsible for her livelihood. She didn't have to worry about paying bills, about mortgage, about house rent. They had a landlord. They needed to pay rent. Justin Dean was paying. The only thing Korobidi was doing was saving her money that she was earning. She didn't want to spend. Even when Justin Dean left that house for her, the reason she decided to leave that place was she didn't want to pay rent. She was making all the money during the divorce saga. Thousands. Tens of thousands of dollars. You guys have seen the receipt where she made $87,000 in 1 month from Facebook alone. So she was making that amount of money, but she refused to pay house rent of whether $7,000. But she was making 80 something thousand per month. And then she decided to leave. And then she went and took a studio apartment where she was paying $4,000 plus per month. I'm just trying to remind, because some of you, short memory is your karma. Okay? But when you look at her life now, you're looking at Madam. Now you have resorted to begging and begging and begging for a living. When you were with Justin, you didn't really have to beg like this. Justin then was footing the bills. That aside, where are you in your life now? How do you go from being the wife of a reputable chiropractor to an ordinary Olosho on TikTok that random strangers are now telling to bend over, and you also bent over? Look, it's not even about what people tell you, because honestly, you don't have control over what people say. And I would say 85% of the time, people say things to you based on how you even present yourself. Not all the time, because some people are natural trolls. No matter how you dress or how you speak, they will still say nonsense. But I'm going to tell you, like 85 or 90% of the time, what will give them the courage to say some things to you is you. You caused it. Not always, like I said, not always, but majority of the time. If you carry yourself like a woman of respect, a woman of dignity, even the man or the stranger would not feel bold enough to tell you to bend over. Where will that one come from? But because she was already acting a fool, she was already behaving like an Olosho. That's why the guy told her to do what Oloshos do. And it's not even about what she did. It's about the fact that this girl was once upon a time like, and again, not even about what the guy told her to do, but about her doing it. How cheap can you be? Whorreans, is this what you people are proud of? A mother of 2 children. You see why we say she's not a mother? Because someone who is truly a mother would consider their offspring like, okay, I want to be an example to my children. I know Korobidi has said many times, I'm not your role model. Don't tell me I'm your role model. No, live in your truth. But how about your daughters? Oh, you're not a role model to your daughters. You don't want them to follow in your footsteps. So what are you able to teach your daughters? That's why we said you are not a mother. You only served as an incubator to hold the babies inside your body for 9 months. Once they came out of your body, it ended. Motherhood ended for you. It ended. You don't even have the instincts. You don't have the love, the tender love, the gentle love and care for your children. And you can play it. You know how to act it. But real mothers, when they see how you interact with your children, we know it's plastic. We know it's fake. I saw a video Olivia did today. I think she's on vacation. And they were sitting down. She was sitting with her children and they were eating. Korobidi, I want to recommend that video to you so that you will know that what people are saying about you is not just about hate. Me, I'll say it boldly. I don't like Korobidi. But the things that I say about Korobidi are not only connected to my dislike for her. They are, I'm telling you the truth about her. coupled with the fact that I don't like her. That's why I will continue to hammer on the rubbish in her life. If I see something Olivia does and I feel like, oh my God, this thing sucks, I might not come out to talk about it. Am I not? And even if I find myself talking about it, I will tell her the truth about it. I will not say, okay, because I like you, then I'm going to lie. Or, oh, because I don't like you, then I'm going to lie about you. No, I will tell you the truth in your life. Whether I like you, whether I don't like you. So, Horror Obidi, when you watch that video Olivia did with her children, then you will understand that you don't have the motherly feeling. It's a mother that will tell the daughter, the child, to fly away when you know that that child needs you. Sometimes your children just need you. They don't need anything from you. They just need that warmth. They just need you to listen to them and give them an answer. Sometimes they'll just ask you, me, I'm a mother, I will tell you. Sometimes they will ask you some very, I don't want to say stupid questions, but they'll just ask you some things. You'll be like, for real? But when you're a mother, you know that they just need that interaction. They just need to hear your voice. They need you to make them feel like they are also important. Give them that moment. It's their right. If you're a mother, you're going to know those moments. But when those moments come and you tell your own children to fly away, you're not a mother. Watch that video Olivia did. Now, let me tell you what I noticed with that video Olivia did. Olivia was eating. The children were sitting. You would see her while she was eating. Her eyes would go left to one child. Her face would go right to the other child. And she would pick something, put it in that child's mouth. And then she would... You can see yourself as a mother doing that. Not Horror Obidi. When Horror is eating with her children, she's inside her own plate, swallowing everything and just feeding her own self and expecting the children to take care of themselves. And they will be struggling, picking one strand of noodle and one piece of salad. And the thing is not even entering. At the end of the day, I'm like, what did these children even eat? How much food were they able to put into their bodies? Kora Obidi, that's the difference. As a mother, you want your children to be satisfied. You can't help it. You can't control it. You just find yourself pock-nosing. Okay, let me see how this one is eating. Okay, is this one having enough? It's natural. And you don't have it, Horror Obidi. But you know what you have naturally? The spirit of Oloshoism. That one, now follow come. That one, you were born with it. For your father to have listened to the Holy Spirit, I don't know if it was the Holy Spirit, but for your father to have listened maybe to his ancestral spirit when they told him, your wife has given birth to a bat, and that bat is an Olosho. Don't go to that hospital. And he didn't go. They told him, your wife has put to bed, though, is a bat. And he didn't even say, oh, let me go and confirm. He didn't even bother. That one is born throw away. Just pick that child, throw that child in the dustbin. Because the father that put the seed there, of all people, even if the mother that just put to bed, like the grandmother of the baby, doesn't show up, it's painful. But when the husband, the man that put that seed inside of you, tells you to go to the blazes with that bat you just put to bed, you just pick that child and throw it in the dustbin. That's what you just do. But no, Paulina carried the child, wrapped the child, and went home. Because Paulina could not even do anything for her own. Paulina could not even fight for her rights. Nancy did not see Anthony Obidi to question, why did you do that to my mother? That one was 0-day postpartum. Anthony abandoned their mother. You people want to cry over four whole days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, guys, we know it's more than 4. But let's go along with the narrative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anthony did not even have the opportunity of 1. He stuck at 0. He did not even move an inch to go and see the big forehead that came out of Paulina's nyash. He did not. 0 days. Nancy, have you ever questioned your father? Do you know the pain a woman would feel if you're a mother? Think about it. You put to bed and they told your husband where he's drinking palm wine that, hey, Oga, your wife has put to bed, oh, and he refuses to go and see you to ask you, how are you? Do you know the pain? But he had sex with you. He laid with you. He impregnated you. You don't even have to be there. I don't have to be there to know what a woman would feel that, oh my God. But it's women like that men treat like that. It runs in the family. You can see it through Nancy. You can see it through Kora. Then you can imagine how their mother was. It runs. It runs. The sins of the mother is what the daughters are paying. Nancy, you won't see the load. Horror Obegi, your father walked out on you. 0 day, 0 day postpartum. 0. He did not bother. Useless maggot. And you want Justin to pay for what your father did to Paulina. Did Paulina fight? Who did Paulina report Anthony to? For being a deadbeat father. A sperm implanter. He only implanted sperm in Paulina. He did not stand up as a father to go and carry and hold his newborn. He did not. He did not. For what? Paulina went like a slave. She was not emancipated. She went like a slave back to the abuser. That's abuse in itself. Anthony is a habitual abuser. Abused his wife, abused his daughters by not protecting them and by killing mosquitoes. Mosquitoes suffered. Mosquitoes suffered. All those nights. Conquered mosquitoes. That's all Anthony is good for. Now let us see what has become of Whorra Obegi. Whorreans, come and see your shame and disgrace. If I were you, and I'm not saying you should do this, because you are not me, I am not you. You can never be me. Whorreans, no. You can only be a Whorrean, a Domian. You can never be somebody like Blessing Unjo. Never. Never, ever, ever. But if I were you, if I saw a video like this video I'm about to show you, that would be the last day I support somebody like that, because you cannot be disgracing me. I cannot be like your lover, your representative. I'm a Whorrean, and you're acting like this in public. People are going to see me like I'm like you. Okay, all Whorreans are Olushos at the end of the day, but at least I don't come online to you understand? I'm just helping you, Whorreans, to tell you, if I were in your shoes, my goodness, I'll be like, okay, even if I know that I'm a Whorrean, I'm this, at least I don't come on social media to show my own. Why do you have to do this and disgrace me like this? You guys come and see your master Olosho. Let's watch how many 15 minutes introduction. Okay, let's start.
Can you bend more, please?
Can you bend more, please? Hey! Can you bend more, please? On TikTok. Let me show you. Ha! Olosho to the max. My God. My goodness.
Can you bend more, please?
Hey! Guys, help me share the video. Hey, help me share, help me share, help me share. Right now, we need you guys to share. Help me copy the link. Copy the link. Copy the link. I'll wait. I'll wait for 30 seconds. Whorreans need to balance and see this one. Let them come and see their master and tell me how proud they are. That the identity of the woman they worship and idolize and insult people for is the identity of a TikTok prostitute. Broad daylight Olusho. Hora Obidi, Ashao mother of 2 children. Come and look at your shame and disgrace. This is what you have become. Is this it? Is this your life after divorce? God forbid. I've seen divorced women whose lives became better after divorce. Even the men would be looking for them to beg them. Justin Dean doesn't want yama yama in his life. With your behavior on social media, you are not even appetizing to any man. How much more the man that dumped you, walked out on you, now you became lower than he left you. When he was with you, no man could open their mouth and tell you, bend over. And you also, you did. Because you are no show. You have no self-worth, no self-respect for you to feel like, I am more than that. I am bigger than that. Nobody is going to tell me to bend over for what? When you have your man, okay, I'm in a relationship with this man, you can even go and hang on the roof for that man. Yeah, because that's your man. You can bend over, you can pick needles from the floor, you can hang your leg, on, you can do all of that. He's your man, but not some random stranger on TikTok. How? So this thing she did also tells me that Hora Obidi sells sex online. A woman who doesn't do these things online every day, it's not easy for them to just go immediately. Someone tells them, bend over, and they just bend. So it just went so smoothly, so easily for her. It tells me a lot. Because normally you'll be like, what? Bend over for what? Why? You'd feel uneasy. Even if you're dating somebody online, you have somebody, you guys are chatting online. Even if they tell you, like, okay, bend over or something, you're still going to feel shy or feel like, okay, let's get to know each other. I think not somebody you're not even in a relationship with. And because they don't respect you, because to them, you're just trash. To them, you're just an ashy. Horribly the ashy of TikTok. You're disgracing your daughter. You don't even have shame. Korobidi, it's over for you. No man can even look at you and see dignity in you. You're going to bring disgrace on any man that wants to go with you. But now, it's your daughters you're now bringing disgrace to. Because one day in their future, people will be bringing these videos. Whenever they have any issues with people, they will bring these videos and show them. Is that not your daughter? Is that not your mother? Is that not the prostitute that gave birth to you? Korobidi, you don't know. You don't know? They will tell your daughters, is this not the prostitute that gave birth to you that is bending over online? That's what they will ask you. They will be using you to mock and saga your children. And that's what your ex is trying to avoid. But you don't care about their future. It's all about you, about what you do, about how you make money. You're not even thinking, wait, I want my children to learn from me. Korobidi, with the rate you're going, your children will learn nothing good from you. Nothing. They will be learning from outsiders. They will be learning from Blessing Unjo. You see that you are a failure already as a mother. Because your children will not learn from you. They will be learning from the people that don't like you. They will be learning from the likes of Blessing Unjo. Think about that. That's a curse already on your life. that the people who don't like you, the people who deal with you online, those are the people that can teach your children morals and how to go about life, not you. The only thing you bring to those children is shame, big time shame that is awaiting them. That's the only thing you're banking up for them. Let's play it. Let me remove this cable. Hey, God, oh, bless you. Let's play it, you guys. So, Whorreans, they are making things up about her. They are lying. They've been lying on her. When every time we talk about this girl, we show you evidence. Nobody just wakes up. Okay, today I want to tell you about Horobidi. Somebody told her to bend over on TikTok and she bent over. She's an Olosho. No, nobody does that. We will show you how we came about that. We will show you. Or we'll say, Anthony Obidi is an abusive father. And you say, oh, they are lying. No, they are not lying because Nancy said it with her mouth. Nancy said it with her mouth. And Kora Obidi said how the man called her a prostitute and beat the shit out of her life. So where is the lie? When every time we say something, we back it up with evidence. Nobody is lying on her. It's just that you people are angry to be confronted with the truth about who you claim you love. But the person you claim you love is disgracing you every day. The person doesn't deserve the kind of love you're giving her. Because she cannot even love herself enough to act in a way that deserves love. She doesn't love herself. Korobidi doesn't love herself. Because what is it to love yourself first? What is it? That's another video. Let's watch this one. Whorreans, come and see your master.
Can you bend more, please?
Hey, Olosho. See the way they are laughing at her. Disgrace. What an embarrassing situation. Imagine how your daughters would feel someday watching their mother being ridiculed online in a very sexually demeaning manner. They were treating her like a monkey, and she acted worse than a monkey. They were telling her what to do, and she was doing it, and they were laughing. That's the worst that a woman can go through. That's honestly the most degrading. And this girl calls herself a Nigerian. She's a curse to the motherland. Don't you guys notice these days she cannot even say I'm the singing, dancing princess all the way from the motherland. She can't say it anymore. She has brought shame upon herself and her family, not upon Nigeria. Now she says, I sing, I dance, but you cannot even dance. Neither can you sing. She cannot even say I'm a singing, dancing princess because she's not. She doesn't behave like one. A singing, dancing prostitute. Because normally, if you're a singer and a dancer, I would expect your viewers to say, oh, please, can you sing a number? Can you sing a song? Can you sing, No, can you bend over as the Olosho that you are? Because that's all you are good for. Oh, I heard you're a dancer. Can you show me a dance move? What style of dance? Can you do belly dancing? No, can you bend over? Ashao kobo kobo. And she did. And they started to laugh. My God. Korobidi, you're a clown.
Can you bend more, please?
Can you imagine?
Katrina will have your head on a stake.
Bon, ça va sortir le montage. Why do you have so much love?
Can I see a picture of Katrina?
Yeah. I have a lot, étrangement. It's Katrina.
Making a fool of herself and feeling, I don't know what she was feeling. Ah, God. Who gave birth to this one? Who? No, tell me who gave. It's not a man that gave. No. It's a wimp that gave birth to this one. A pussy that gave birth to this one. Because if you're raised, you were born by a man of galore, you cannot act in a certain manner in public. You cannot. If you were raised well, if you were trained, if you got home training from a real man, you cannot let men, ordinary men online, strangers, toss you left and right. Bend for me and you bend and you are laughing. Like, no, you were not raised by a real man. You were not, honestly. And tomorrow she'll come and say, hey, he yanked me, he slapped me, he abused me. Look at how you are presenting yourself. Look at how you are showing yourself to him. They treat you how you teach them how to treat you. If you act like a prostitute, they will treat you like a prostitute. Whorreans, you are the one giving yourself a name. I always say, and I think somebody said it, that it is not the name they call you. It is the name you answer to. Whorreans, in your case, it is the name you gave yourself. It's not the name you want people to call you by. It's the name you answer to. You know what people call you. And you are the one who gave yourself that name in how you act. You think it's funny? You're a disgrace to everybody who has the surname Obidi. You changed Obidi to Obegi. You changed Obidi to the scamming family, the begging family. You alone, single-handedly. That means you're a demon sent into that family to destroy and wipe out everything good about that family. You're a demon. One person can spoil an entire family name. One person. Let's play the next one.
Let me give you another pose.
Oh, okay.
This time I want Katrina's head here.
C'est une femme qui fait se pencher.
Let me give you another pose. Do you see? And you think she really does this all for free? You should know that somewhere in her secret place, people are paying her to do stuff like this. This is the dirty prostitute that you people are insulting wives and mothers for. This dirty Olosho. This one. Eh? Whorreans, I hope your daughters
Let me give you another pose.
will become like this. Can you imagine?
This time I want Katrina's head here.
This is a mother. A mother.
Okay, thank you. Tonight I will have a lot of images to crosser.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
That was fast. Julie's room. You guys used the 3-time gifting.
All for money. All for money. Korobidi, you've become a slave to money. You would sell your children, you would sell your body, you would sell your pride, you would sell your family name, you sell your dignity for money. You sold your ex for money for almost 3 years, telling lies that you cannot prove. Never in your life can you prove anything you said about him. Never. You and your sister. Never. It's a pity. He still has his children. That's the biggest slap. That's the biggest slap in the face of the Koreans, because they will be like, so how come he's still seeing those children after everything you told us he did? You told us this man is a monster. Korobide said it many times that he's a monster. He's an abuser. And you let your children go to a monster and an abuser, Korobide? Whorreans, you got played. She said, let me give you another pose. Whorreans, go bury your heads in a bucket of water. Maybe that one will wake you up to see your foolishness. There are some people you can really fight for. Not cheap horse like this. No. It says a lot about you. It says a lot about you.
Yeah, I don't know how I do. I don't know how I have a trick with woman. I don't know how.
Everybody loves you. They just give you.
Je fais rien.
Damn.
Just look at that. This one used to be married. This one.
Wow! What is that? What is it putting in my butt?
They are now. Do you guys know what they did? The men she's showing her yash, pushing her dry crayfish yash for. You know what they did? They took a screenshot and they started to edit and started to insert objects into her butthole. Whorreans, you people are, in fact, you people are animals. Whorreans. I am telling you, and I'm not saying it because, I want to get into your head for you to do what I'm saying. No, I'm telling you the honest truth. I cannot be supporting you and you'd be acting a fool, embarrassing me. I'll just distance myself. I don't need to come out and drag you. Because I don't want to be associated with yama yama. That's who I am. You will just see that, Blessing is no longer, what's going on? I will not even explain anything to you. Just notice that Blessing has taken a distance. Because I don't want my name to be associated and rubbed with something messy or someone messy. They started to insert objects into her yash. Hello.
Hey, Blessing, how you doing?
I'm good.
Something just dawned on me about the dad not going to the hospital. What if it's the same history as a way of repeating itself?
Yes.
What if it was the same thing with JD where he didn't believe the child was his?
Mm-hmm.
What if that was the case with her mom and dad? Where Anthony didn't believe the child was his and that's why he didn't go to the hospital. Because she don't particularly look like him, you know what I'm saying? And maybe that's why he didn't go. She seems to have a serious complex, you know? And maybe that's why he didn't go. Because he wasn't sure, you know? Maybe the mom has a character that we don't know anything about. And this is all speculation, you know? So maybe it's the same thing that happened there, you know? But also what I wanted to say was that a continuation of what I was saying the other day was that, you know, when we communicate with people, we're exchanging energy, right? So even if you look on her video, right, you're interfacing with her through your eyes, so you're exchanging energy with her, right? So you go on there and you exchange your joy and your peace for anger and rage.
And sadness, sorrow.
You get what I'm saying? So if these people, if these followers, your followers, can decide that they're going to safeguard their peace and not exchange energy with her, not look on the video, not interface with her, she's only going to be left with people that are on her level.
Yes.
And then what's going to happen is that they're all going to be exchanging rage for rage, chaos for chaos, and they're going to turn on each other. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I believe that you were called to do what you're doing, right? Not everybody can do that, obviously, or we all would be doing it. But stay away from her. Don't exchange energy with her. Then they can come here to a safe space and talk about what they need to talk. Don't chase her all over the internet looking at what she's going to do so that you can give away your peace and take away her rage. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry I had to say it again, but it's really heavy on my heart that, you know, I see this exchange of energy going on unconsciously because people don't understand what they're giving up by going and interfacing with her and trading out these very precious vibrations and emotions that we have for her low vibrations, you know? So that's what I wanted to say again.
Okay.
Blessings. So have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
One thing that is clear so far is that many things we see online have like a spiritual connotation to them. A lot of things are spiritual. There are a lot of demonic spirits flying around. And I strongly believe in what the caller said. No matter how not so wealthy you are, if you are happy, you're satisfied with the little you have. You're not on social media, you're just a commenter, a fan, a lover, a viewer. You watch, you comment, you love someone. You're not wealthy like the people you watch. For example, you just have your little thing, you're managing yourself. If you have your children around, you can make your small French fries or whatever, mac and cheese. All of you are just satisfied. You don't have too much. You don't have the biggest house. You don't have the biggest cars. You're just okay. You might not be able to go on vacations, but you have a roof over your head. Your children are okay. You're okay. You guys have your family issues once in a while, which is normal. But for the rest, you guys are fine. You are at peace. You have a peaceful life. You might have your issues here and there sometimes. It's part of life. But generally, you have peace of mind, right? Now, you go and watch the person you claim you love, your lover. And the only thing they are showing you is horror, sadness, sorrow, tears. Oh my God, I'm going through this. I have gone through this. I will go through this. Every time. And then what happens? You shift from your peaceful place, that peace of mind, and your emotions transform into sorrow, bitterness, empathy, and you're feeling what she's telling you she's feeling, and you're carrying it upon yourself. The anger overtakes and overshadows your peaceful, feeling, and you start to get angry at people you've never met or spoken to, and you start to attack them based on what she told you. The next time she comes live, she will be jumping, hyped up, happy, laughing. And you're going to be in that state of, okay, I just cried 45 minutes ago for you and with you. I just insulted one blogger for you. And now you're shaking your nyash. They are confused. But you already, at that moment, you were angry and crying. You sacrificed your peace of mind. It left you. And even when you're trying to restore that lost peace of mind, maybe you go back home and you're in your environment again with your kids and your peace of mind is coming back and you're trying to settle back in. Somewhere in your mind, you're remembering her. You're thinking about her. Something in your house will remind you of her. So you start to share your peace of mind with anger and pain and sorrow. So you no longer have your 100% peace of mind. You're having maybe 80% or 70%. And when you really get into, I'm a Korean, I'm going to insult you, you are jealous of her, that means your peace of mind goes from 70 to 30%. And you're just angry. You're just worried for her. But she is waking up every day going, okay, let me see how much I've made. Okay, yesterday I was at 3.2 million. This morning I'm at 3.5. Okay, let me get ready. I need to have a new target. My new target is 4 million or 3.9. And once she hits that new target, she's happy. But you are not happy. You're worried because of what she told you 15 minutes ago, of how everything is breaking apart in her life. But her money is growing. So Whorreans, wake up. Truthsayer said something. Kids are with their father and both parents agreed to keep 50-50. It doesn't matter who says what about Justin Dean. His ex-wife, trust me. Oh, his ex-wife trusts him with the children. No CPS, no objections, no RICO, homeless and miserable nanny out of the house, $77,000 in Kora's account. Life is good. At least for her. Whorreans, smell the coffee. You people are crying for her. She's bending over for strangers on TikTok. She's even asking, should I give you another position? And you are having sleepless nights. Oh, they hate her so much. Is she bothered about the hate? She's making money. Oh, she went through hell in marriage. Is she bothered? Did she really go through hell? She didn't go to court to complain to the judge. And rumor has it, let me tell you this, I have not confirmed it, but what I heard is that Justin Dean offered for her to have the kids. She said, hell no, allegedly. If I confirm it, I will let you guys know and I'll show you proof. As long as I don't have proof, it's just hearsay for now. That she got the offer. And she said, no way. She's not going to be stuck with 2 children. That's the useless individual you Whorreans are putting your hope and trust in. She will disappoint you. Oh, he's an abuser, he's a monster. But you let your children go there. So you are lying. That's the only logical clarification for that. You are lying simply. I would not want my children to go to a monster. Hell no. So basically, he's not a monster. Or you don't love your children that much to protect them from the so-called monster. Keep it real now, guys. So all the RICO nonsense the minions were saying all these months in the trash can. RICO, HIPAA, CPS. He has a CPS case. That's why the case was adjourned. God, gaslighters. Mumus. Nothing came up in court. Nothing about CPS. Like, how market all the people who sent messages to CPS? Nancy even told you people to go to the authorities. Nancy did. But her sister, why didn't her sister go to the authorities? Because they didn't see anything. And Justin told you that the FBI got involved. They saw the clip and they didn't see anything wrong. You people did not believe. You let these 2 sisters push you to be calling everybody. All the CPS you called, all the FBI you called. What happened? What happened? Tell me. Nothing. Nothing. Nanny was potty training. Like, now let's see this one. Let's see how they are putting objects in her yash on TikTok because of money. Hey, God. An Ashao will always be an Ashao. Once an Ashao, always an Ashao. This is the girl that cheated on her husband with another married man. Whorreans, think now. If Justin was your brother, before he left, he would have done some things to her. You guys know. And you would stand by that brother. But just because he's Justin and he's an Oyinbo, you people are behaving like this. This kind of girl, look at even the way she's behaving now should tell you the nature of person, the kind of person that she is. Her behavior now, her conduct online should send some signals to you that, okay, this girl, you're just not serious. You're just an anyhow person. But because you people cannot think, Whorreans, your brains, I don't know, it's just on mute. That's why you cannot put one and one together.
Damn.
Just look at this. Look at this nonsense.
Wow! What is that? What is it putting in my butt?
Can you imagine? And this one has 2 daughters. They were putting objects in her yash in front of her. In front of, is that not abuse? And you want to talk of Justin abused her? Like, she deserves all the abuse. Yes, she does. I said it. Because yourself, you are attracting it. You are inviting men to do things to you. Kora Obidi herself is an abuser. She's making men. Yes, she is the one starting all of it. She's creating the platform, the podium for them to do all those things. And when it backfires on her, she will come and cry wolf. Come and play the victim. He did this, he did that. But you let him know it was okay. You didn't tell him, hey, you're crossing the boundary here. I don't accept that. You didn't tell him. Like this guy on TikTok now, Kora Obidi, you want to come and cry tomorrow that they desecrated your body, that they abused you. You would do it because that's who you are, a victim player. But you let them know that it was okay for them to do. And that is exactly what you do online. The mess you created, you come and blame other people for it. And the fools who call themselves Whorreans, they go and be attacking people. Whereas, let's just play it.
I think. To do what? Is that? What is it putting in my butt?
It's cream, I think.
To do what?
Je sais, oui.
Did you see that? The man said cream. They were putting cream in her butt for easy penetration, right? The cream would lubricate the nyash. She laughed. I was expecting her to say, no, you shouldn't do that. I'm just having fun. I'm just playing. It's nothing sexual. No, guess what she did? She continued so that they could have more nyash screenshots to put more cream. And the day it doesn't really go in her favor, she will come and lie to you people. Whorreans, these are just pure examples of what Kora Obidi is capable of.
To do what?
Je sais, oui. Pourquoi? Mais attends, j'ai oublié de montrer les autres photos. La photo là est malade.
Ooh la la. So sweet.
Did you see that? That's the sound of a prostitute. So sweet. You're pushing your yash out to strangers online. Men, you are a very easy Ashao. Very easy one. You know, some Ashaos are difficult to get. They will make things tough for you. You are just a very easy, accessible Ashao. Very, very easy, very cheap. In fact, free of charge. Horror obidi. Because you want attention from men. The attention your father did not give you. You want attention from strangers. It's a pity that this is what you have become after divorce. My God. This is your life. Your life is not better. You're not that woman people are looking up to like, oh my God, look at where she is. Look at the people she's mingling with. No, you're not that woman. Let me still show you your mate. Imagine somebody looking at Nikki now, this woman in front of you, and telling her, Nikki, bend over, bend your yash. And they are putting things in her yash. It's never going to happen. Because Nikki is not going to give you that opportunity. It's not even going to start. Horribly, you're a failure. You are a failure. Honestly, you're finished. There is nothing else about you in life. Nothing. Just continue to scam your fans, take their money. But as far as you, Korobidi, are concerned, you have nothing about your life that is worth waiting for. Like for people to be waiting and saying, oh, someday this is going to happen. Nothing is going to happen. It's the same old shite in the next 10 years. Nothing new. The best part of your life happened between 2017 and 2022. And you yourself, you're not even making matters better because you are who you are. You cannot even help it, Horobi.
Ooh la la. It's so sweet.
It's Charnier. It's the Maxime Charnier.
Who?
Maxime Charnier.
Who is that?
Maxime Charnier.
Maxime Charnier. Who is
Yeah.
Who is that?
He's a stripper.
He's a stripper?
Yeah.
They say she reminds them of a stripper. Whorreans. This person, this man on TikTok is not Justin Dean's fan. He probably doesn't even know Justin Dean. So you people cannot say, oh, that's a hater. They're just insulting you. No, it is how she showed herself to them. It is who she told them that she is. And that is what we are saying. You people just think we are saying it out of hate. We are saying what we are seeing. Just the same way the man on TikTok told her that she looks like, or she's behaving like Sham Shimyon. And she said, who is that? That's a stripper. Korobidi, do you see now? Anybody, any well-functioning human being can just see your industry. That's the pornographic industry. Only your Whorreans see something else. Only your Whorreans. But if you just have an open mind, you're not hateful, nothing. You just see Korobidi and you want to be honest. You want to be honest. You see porn. You see stripper. You see prostitute. Take out the hate. It's just the truth. And if you don't say it, it's maybe, okay, fine, I don't want to put my mouth in her business. But if you want to say it, that's the truth. So don't blame anybody for saying these things about Kora Obidi. She is the one giving people reason to say these things about her. If you want to solve a problem, you solve the problem by the core of the problem, the originator of the problem. You don't solve a problem by going to beat the consequence or the effect of that problem, or the side effect or the aftermath that that problem brought about. You go and look for what caused that problem. If people are calling Korobidi prostitute, Olosho, Ashao, why is that? Because she's giving them reason to call her those names. People cannot just wake up and be calling you something. So you going after those people, have fun, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. But it will not solve the problem. And the problem is the person that acts like the Olusho that she is. So you can fight all you want, you can insult all you want. The problem is still the Olusho that you give your money to. Okay? I need to go and eat my pizza. Let's go to the next one.
So, and des affaires. Hey, even have Hey, I have so much affaires dans le fond.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, let's use the 3-time gifting.
I have a question.
Yes, baby love.
Can I come to Nigeria?
Only if you have money.
Ben non, I'm poor.
Oh, then no.
But one day I'm going to be rich.
Okay, when you were rich, you call me, okay?
No.
No?
No.
How dare you? Julie Crimmie, thank you so much. You have to call me when you're rich. You only call me when you have money.
I'll keep it. No, I'm not going to call you d'abord.
Why?
Because I want you to love me even if I'm poor.
Mi amor, this is not life.
A gold digger.
Why am I farting on his face?
She's just after money.
Okay. You guys are crazy.
Can you imagine?
Wait, how do you guys edit it so quickly? Who does that?
They are a super genius person dans le fond. But you don't want a poor guy?
No, absolutely not. I've done that. I've been there, done that.
Okay, are you rich? You look rich.
I do?
Yeah.
Are you rich? You look rich. Let's listen.
Yes, just super rich.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you want to be my sugar mama?
Why do I look rich?
The fridge. the plafond, the house.
The what now?
She's asking, why do I look rich? Which poor single mother lives in a $1.6 million house? She's sitting down in her house, $1.6 million that she bought. And she's asking, why do I look rich? Why do you think I look rich? Which poor single mother? Like, make it make sense, Whorreverse. You're just a scammer. That's what you are. You have money more than all the Whorreans put together.
The plafond. The roof. Non, c'est pas du nom.
The roof?
Yeah, but the ceiling, yeah.
The ceiling, wow.
Yeah, but non, ouais, c'est le ceiling, c'est pas le roof. On dirait que t'as une grosse maison.
My maison?
Maison is house. You have a big house.
You look like a big house.
It is big.
It is big. And you're begging for coffees. It is big, and you're sitting down inside, and you are still begging. Shame and disgrace. Scamalama. Even people who don't have half of what you have, they would not even come out to be asking for anything. But you're a greedy thief, a scamalama. You live in a big house and you're pretending you're broke. Like.
Your big house.
It is big.
Hmm.
I'm looking for a rich sugar daddy to pay my mortgage.
By me, I'm looking for a rich sugar mama.
Okay, maybe we can be friends then. We'll both look and search for our sugar daddies and sugar mamas.
Can we be friends with benefit, please?
No. My body's straight for my sugar daddy, only exclusive. Exclusive for my sugar daddy. Nice to meet you, Max.
She quickly started to end the conversation because it started to go in the direction of, babe, that house you're living in looks like a big house. You look like a rich person. Look not like physical, but like her environment. She doesn't want that conversation. When she was pushing her yash out in front of the camera, she was enjoying it. She could have been there for 3 hours, getting the attention from strangers. But the moment they started to look into her pocket, she wanted to quickly run away from there. Scamalama.
No. Renee, this is your first super thank. Thank you so much, Renee. Thank you. Not Kev saying baby love. You two, you've got them great. How are you?
I think this
Use
one
it
is...
wisely. Let's use it wisely, please. Moist is coming. The best, I'm telling you. Av, thank you for the... Better. Better from YouTube. Follow me everywhere. Better. You click on my name, get me coffee. You know how to send me coffee right here. You click on my name, you click on the screen, and then you can get me coffee.
And you have a property of 1.6 million. And other properties in Nigeria. Still asking for coffee. So I'm just going to, I don't know if I should play that one or we should just leave it for next time. Okay, let me just play something else. Then we'll do the other TikTok video maybe tomorrow or next. Really depends on how my day goes tomorrow. Let me just play a very short video here and then we'll call it a day. This one, many of you have seen it before, I'm sure. Do you see? Do you see, guys? That is supposed to be somebody's wife. See the way another man was rocking her. Look at the way she was pushing. I will get the full video. I wasn't able to get the full video. See the way she was pushing her. Look, the man was even holding her belly. She was pregnant, pushing her yash inside his cassava. That's an Ashao of a wife. See him holding her stomach. Whorreans, I wish what Justin Dean had in Korobidi, I wish all of that on your sons, your grandsons, and your nephews. A woman like Justin Dean, I pray that she will come into your family. That's my hope for you. When we come live tomorrow, we are going to... Okay, I don't even know which one we'll do tomorrow. I have so much here, but we'll see. I'll see which one. Okay, let me just show you this one again. Okay. That's Athena holding a fork close to her eye. Okay, let me just allow it to play. It's because I didn't properly copy it. I don't want somebody's name to show. Let me see. Okay, let me just play it like this. That's a fork the baby was holding. In the name of, let me monetize my children. Child was holding a fork. Very careless individual. I must monetize my children. I must put them online. I must have them in my videos. But you are not capable of taking proper care of them. Okay, I'll leave it here so that... Okay, almost 2 hours. That's already long. Let me just read a few comments. And we'll say good night for today till we meet again. What have I missed in the comment section? Let me... Okay. Hi, Natalia. Happy Halloween, everybody. Yeah. Oh, Lord Jesus. Oh, Ilona. Ilona is new. You guys tell her welcome. She's new here. Show her love. Okay, we are going to end the video in 2 minutes. Tasmanian devil in the building. I'm deleting some of your comments, guys. I am deleting some comments because there's something I've said nobody is going to talk about, at least not on my live. And I don't know why you guys want to be bringing it up here. Exactly what I was talking about. KO and pot seller said that they had pictures and proof of abuse, but could not produce it at court. Maybe Whorreans can help us explain that. And all the no eyes, no eyes, no eyes. Pot seller. Is that the pot you are selling? Pot seller, is this the pot you are selling? You are selling radioactive material. Pot seller, is this the pot you are selling? Or something else? Hmm? Hmm. Wow. Someone says she didn't want full custody. She fooled them with lies and they believed her. The problem is she did not use the lies. That's even the one that is baffling me. All the plenty talk, all the cry. At the end of the day, nothing. My God. She's living above her means and wants her call to pay to upkeep her lifestyle. That's what prostitutes do. That's why women sleep around for money. They want to live a certain standard of life that they cannot work hard to live or to achieve. They would rather sleep around and get the money to maintain that lifestyle. Greed pushes people to do that. Poverty, coming from a place of poverty. You're living the lifestyle that you cannot work hard to live. So you're expecting other people to fund that lifestyle. That's what is going on. And the people funding it cannot even live that lifestyle. So it doesn't make sense. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Someone says she was live on TikTok telling people to suck her breast and that she pees after sex. Hey, God, I haven't seen it though. If you guys have the videos, please send them to me. If you don't send me these things, nothing will happen to it though. If you want it highlighted, send them to me. Those are very interesting videos. My God. Boring, monotonous obedience. Someone says KO is losing her fans. She should. After this thing that happened in 2024, that is anti-climax. You want to reach orgasm, but it became reverse orgasm. You start from, or you go back to where you started from. Worse than even where you started from. Because you were already building the excitement. Okay, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. And then towards the end, your opponent comes with a free gift for you, a free bullet for you to just finish the game. Of course, she's going to lose her fans. With what she did? Wow. Someone says she eats out, online shopping, travel, while the donations keep coming in from people's hard-earned cash. Wow. Okay, someone says, I don't get why he went back to the original agreement. I think I explained it in one of my first videos. because he was the one who wanted to put an end to the harassment that has taken over his life, that he cannot even function anymore. You know, everybody has a maximum. He reached his maximum. He could have continued to push and then maybe run into deep depression that he cannot even look after his children. Sometimes it's good to listen to your body and tell yourself, I can't do this anymore. And he reached that place. Maybe wrong timing because he was very close. But he has looked at his life in the past 3 years and he told himself, if I should push through with this, what he has seen in the last 3 years would be child's play to what is to come. And he told himself, is it even the best for our children to see their father break down because their mother has lied on social media to strangers that are attacking and harassing his existence? He did it for peace. This man has asked for nothing but peace. And he told himself, you know what? Is it actually all worth it? We keep spending money that we can use for our children. I don't want to fight. I don't want trouble. Let it go. That's what he did. But she, on the other hand, that was raining fire and brimstone. That's the difference between Justin and Kora. That's the difference. Because she portrayed an image of a monster. And she told her fans that her children needed to be protected from that monster so that no eyes would not happen again. And I hear people saying, oh, she did not say so in her GoFundMe. What she wrote there is to have her children online and for them to travel. How about what she said with her mouth? How about all the videos that she used to advertise the GoFundMe? What she wrote in the GoFundMe was, have my children online and for them to travel, right, according to you. But the way to achieve that her fans knew, was to get custody. When you have custody, you have the full right to determine what you do with your children, whether to bring them online, whether to travel. So automatically, for her to be able to decide she wants to bring her children online, she needed custody. None of them thought about the original divorce decree. They just knew, okay, once she gets custody, she can bring her children online. Once she gets custody, she can achieve her GoFundMe goal. That's the thing. And she didn't go for full custody. She didn't even make them think that if the opportunity was presented to her, she would say no. She didn't give them that impression. She didn't. She led them on. Maybe you people didn't watch all the videos she and Nancy did. It's not about the GoFundMe, what she wrote there. It's about the whole process, the brainwashing, the encouraging. Guys, you empower me. You support me. You help me. Help me protect my children. I also mentioned, she said the other day that the ex was bringing different women into the house. That her children don't deserve that. That what happens in LA, all these children, they smoke weed. All these women, they smoke. They will be smoking in the bathroom while her children are there. So she already gave the Whorreans the impression, I don't want my children in that environment. That's the deceit we are talking about. Not about, oh, this is what she wrote in her GoFundMe. But the entire time she gave them the impression, I want to remove my children from living like this. But she didn't mean it. She did not. So definitely there's a difference between the outcome for Justin and for Kora Obidi. Justin Dean, what he has always wanted is just leave my name out of your mouth. I want to co-parent in peace. And he chose for peace at the end of the day. He chose peace. He settled for peace. Let everybody be happy. Let everybody win. You want your children online? Fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's see how it will better your life. Otherwise, he would have continued fighting and the war would grow. Is the war helping him? Is the war helping his children? Kora Obidi is the one benefiting from the war. Because every day she would come with a new story. Earrings, diaper rash, this one, that one, passport, school fees. Every day she will come with something. She's making money. While he is there suffering from the attack strangers online are giving him without seeing evidence. So at the end of the day, he would consider and be like, why am I letting myself be used by her? Because that's what is happening. As long as he's in that social media battle with her, she's the one profiting. He will disappear for 5 months. He will disappear for 2 months. Money is not even coming in for him. But she is always there. As long as it's happening on social media, she's the one benefiting. So eventually he told himself, why do I have to let myself be used to make money? Let me quench it. Sometimes you have to apply wisdom. Everything doesn't have to be fight. There will be a time you need to fight. There will be a time you just tell yourself, this is not weakness. I'm just being wise and strategic. Now that he chose this route, this peaceful agreement, is she able now to use him for money? Fine, maybe she can use her children for money. She can use herself, but she can no longer use him. He is the wise one. And I'm sure her lawyer advised her to accept 50-50. Because her lawyer will be like, girl, this man has a strong case against you. You get a permanent restraining order, maybe that's a deportable offense or whatsoever. Otherwise, the lawyer would not have let her sign 50-50. Maybe the 50-50 was even a better deal than going to stand in front of a judge to have a permanent restraining order against you. I'm sure the lawyer advised her to go for it. Whorreans, how market? How market? You can never be the father of June. You can never take the place of June Dean's father, and Athena Dean's father. Those children are not June Obidi and Athena Obidi. They are June Dean, Athena Dean. Hate him all you want. You can never hate his relationship with his children, and there is nothing you can do about it. Kora Obidi can come online and tell you all the stories she wants to tell you. Justin Dean still remains the pillar in their lives. Those children, they are living a good life of being children. That's the gift of childhood. When you're a child and you can grow up as a child in a safe and sane environment. Not every time, camera. Fine, once in a while, we make videos of our children. But when you know that people are looking at you, your mother is talking to people, it's different than, oh my God, my child is doing something cute. Let me quickly record. 30 seconds, you are out of there. 1 minute, you are out of there. Then 1 hour, your mother is still there with the camera and pulling your hand, come in front of the camera. It messes you up as a child. So for those children to have that 1 week of stability and just a normal life, not coffee. So Justin Dean is that pillar that those children need. Imagine them being 100% with Kora Obidi. Every day, coffee, live video. Come on now, Whorreans. All right, I'm going to go now. Fireworks. Oh my God. Selling cheap chain jewelry because she's too lazy to get a proper job. Oh, the other day she said she was going to get a job. I told you guys she had no intention. She might actually do it for content. Trust me, there is nothing this girl is not willing to do for content. She might start a process of, okay, job seeking, job searching. Okay, I'm going for interviews. She might do it for content, but not out of, okay, I've thought about it. I want to change my life. I want to better my life. I want to start afresh. I want to start, no, don't even look at her like such a serious person. So I told you guys that day, Kora to get a job where? At the strip club, maybe. So that the men can be giving her all the attention. She can push her nyash. Then they will be taking pictures. She loves that. Because she's a vain individual, very vain, very shallow. No depth, no substance, no value, no dignity, no integrity, no class, nothing. Just empty, money hungry, fame thirsty. So she would fit perfectly in a strip club. Perfectly. Thank you all so much for your time. Thank you for being here. God bless you. Let's see what tomorrow brings. If we are able to do another live video, then we'll look at the shame and disgrace again on TikTok. Another one. It's just, oh my God, I cannot. It's too much. It's too much. Justin Dean was a good influence in Korobidi's life. He was really a positive influence in her life. Immediately he left, her true color came out on social media. People didn't know this side of Korobidi. Justin Dean was a positive covering. He covered the dirt. He covered the dirt. When he left, when the marriage was over, the real Korobidi came out. We didn't see this part of her before. And it's ugly. It's ugly and embarrassing. My lovely gifters, Brenda, thank you. Karen, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gift. God bless you. Okay, let's say good night. Enjoy your Halloween, everybody. Let me see. Okay, dumb Koreans, wake up. Playing with her fans' emotions. It made her money, millions. All right, guys, I love you so much. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your, is it trick? What do they call it? Trick or treat? Enjoy it. Have fun. Me, I'm going to look for my bed very soon. Let me go and eat pizza first. Then I'll go to bed. And yeah, tomorrow is another day. I love you all. Have a good evening. If you see anything, please send it to me. Have a good evening. Bye for now. See you guys soon.